Hello, lovely people. How are you doing? I hope you're doing beautiful well wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the very first time, my name is chinazatv, and on this channel, I discuss tips on wellness. I also talk about healthy lifestyle tips, and I discuss also on Germany residency information. But today we'll be looking at a question that I got in the comment section on the last video we did on depression. I will leave a link to this video in the description box. This video has brought a lot of questions. We'll be looking at this question. This lady says she's depressed in the condition that she finds herself, and she needs your honest, supportive advice on what to do and how to move on with her life. Before we go, I want to say a really thank you to all of you that have made out time to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for always making out time to watch all of my videos, leaving your comments in the comment section. I do appreciate all of these comments. They are so encouraging, and if you've not done so, please do well to do that by touching the red subscribe button down so you'll be aware whenever I post different videos. Also touch the bell on the top there, turn it on. Let's go on. This lady has a question for us. She wants you to give her your honest advice. She said that uh, my husband and I agreed where I was in my home country that when I arrive, we'll be having at least 2 children before I can start working. Meanwhile, the husband is here in Germany, the lady is in her home country, Nigeria, and then they agree that when she comes, she'll be having 2 children. Children can start kindergarten. This is the way, formally the way it is done here. Then she can start working. Okay, but she said that when she arrived, the story changed. The man said that she should work for at least 3 years to support him financially before she can start working. Sorry, before she can start giving birth. Okay, the reason being that he spent a lot of money. Okay, and he even borrowed in preparation for her coming. He borrowed money. Okay, even from friends. He also lent it from the bank. He had to go a long way to make things together, source for income, and then put money together to make the process of her coming. Meanwhile, if you're not aware, the cost of bringing a woman, your spouse, from Nigeria to Germany is a little bit expensive. Okay, so it requires a lot of money, a lot of financial ability. So this one is saying that he borrowed money, he is in debt. Okay, he never knew he could go this far in bringing her. Now that she's here, he is in debt. She should at least work for 3 years to support him financially. They clear up their debt before they can now start off with the plan that they had when they were home. And when she comes, she will have at least 2 children. The lady says she's not in agreement to this. This is not the original plan. The man has been lying to her, deceiving her that she is going back. This is the question. She says she's going back to Nigeria. She's no longer interested in the whole thing. The reason being that she is in her late 30s. She's almost 40 years. She said that by the time she works for these 3 years, her time, according to age, the cycle of a woman, the time will be going on, and she may be in her early 40s when she then settle down, start talking about conception, giving birth. It may be very not easy for her then, so she wants to do it now that she has her time. So she says she's depressed. She wants to go back. Now the thing is, and I tried to, reply her. I said, going back is not the option, the best option for you. Meanwhile, you're married. You know what it took you to be here. A lot of process, like also what I went through. This process is very tedious. Is if you've watched my video on the official application process, the verification process, all you have to go through is not something that you do and then they took off an eye thinking of going back. She said that while because they purchased her ticket is for coming and then going in shorter time, even though the man bought to and fro ticket for her, even though the idea is not for her to go back. The ticket was a little bit cheaper. This was why the man bought, says she wants to make use of this availability of ticket and then go back. So I was like, you are here now, this is a family issue. So before she was able to bring it out, she's already depressed. She has talked to a lot of people. There's a lot of suggestions. She wants people, honest people like you, to give her supportive advice on what to do. So I said, going back is not the right thing. It's something you put adults sit down, discuss this thing together. Okay, come to a middle ground, agree on what to do. Is the money I'm going to be making more important than our future, the future of this family? Do we really want these children going out there to make money and then settling down at my early 40s, start, going about conception, giving birth, is it what we want? Is it the best option for us? So this is what you would sit down and consider this. The man is saying that he's in great debt. The woman is saying that she's going to be in her early 40s. They are not yet at the middle ground. So you guys, once you come across this video, you watch video, do well to leave your supportive, advice with your also experience you had if you were a foreigner here in Germany or in any part of the world that you're a foreigner in that country. How were you able to come to that country to meet your spouse? If you come to meet your spouse, what was the agreement? Did your man stick to the agreement? Was there any change? Sometimes what we hear back home and what we see when we come here is a little bit different. Especially if the person, your relationship with your spouse, your partner, is not giving you the actual experience, the actual details of what is happening here. You have a different picture in our mind back home. Then when we come to any foreign country, if we are not really well informed, we sometimes get to be disappointed. Sometimes we even get to a point where we are embarrassed. Things we are looking forward to, what we are seeing. Okay, I'll advise every man, every woman, every adult, spouse, partner that wants to bring his or her partner to Germany or to any other part of the world, okay, to always be sincere. Let honesty be the watchword. And when the person comes, be sure to maintain that level of integrity to fulfill what you guys have been agreeing over time while at home. It starts with you being honest, being sincere, being open, telling the person what happens. You don't tell the person that you're working in a government or a government you're a government official, you're a government worker, and the person comes to just managing. Let the person know your real identity. What are you doing? What can you afford? Don't start sending good amount of money to the person there, and the person comes here, you're beginning to tell stories. Start from the onset, be sincere, be true, be honest. Tell the person what you're doing, your professional ability, your capability, what you cannot do, what is expected of the person when the person comes here, what will the person experience, what will the person see. As little as the person can be, the weather changes. Is the person prone to cold? What are the things the person should do? What are the adjustments the person start making from home? What the person should be doing, and then when the person comes here, the person has a sudden, weather change that will make the person falling sick. Be honest, be open. Where do you reside? Already before you can be able to bring a spouse, you bring a accommodation evidence showing that where you are can be able to accommodate somebody. You also bring a financial, statement of where you work and payment slip for the last 3 months, showing that you are capable of financially sponsoring this person and supporting this person when the person comes. Let these things be honest. Let these things be true. Do not try to maneuver anything. So the person will not come here disappointed and be in this kind of condition. I have told her that this is something that she has arrived. This is her family, a new family that she just, should come together to build. It may take more time to rebuild this trust, come to a middle ground, agree, but let going back be out of her plans, out of her mind. Settle down here, take her some time, reason, sit down, discuss these things with the man. What do we want? Do we need to pay this debt? Can this debt be paid gradually with time? Because if we continue working together to pay this debt, then at the end of the day, when we have paid this debt and made other some money, then I can no longer be able to conceive. Or do we need to conceive now, get children, and then work on paying the debt? Is there some kind of installment? Is there anything that could be done? Agree, come together, ask questions. This is why this person also asking people who are also in diaspora. If you are outside the country, what was the experience? What do you think could be done to also prevent this kind of thing happening over and over again? Thank you for watching this video to this point. I will leave you to make your, to leave your honest comment and suggestion, okay? And also, don't forget to share this kind of video with everybody you know, people in diaspora, people at home, things that we expect from home, sometimes are not the way they are here, especially if the people we are dealing with are not being honest and true to us. Share this videos with your friend, family, so they will all learn from these things, make adjustments. If you are in a relationship now with someone or you're married, ask questions, make verifications so that you know what you are expecting when you arrive. Until my next video, I will see you then. Bye.